Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. It's international break, and I was thinking, let's do a Q&A because the last one was a long time ago. I can't even remember when I had the last Q&A. So I asked you on Twitter. I will record the Q&A tomorrow on my YouTube channel. So send in all your questions. They can be football related or random. So let's see how many troll comments, because there are always those troll comments. It's Twitter. Come on. Let's see. Ronaldo or Messi? I've answered this question too many times now. Too many times. As a football player, Lionel Andres Messi. As a person, Cristiano. Like, who would I want to hang out with? Who would I want to meet up? Ronaldo. More chill. Messi autistic. Why do you love men? You see, these are the kind of questions that I should be skipping. But you know what? I'm gonna give in an answer. I'm gonna give in an answer. I love men. Why do you love men? Wow. I mean, I don't. So there's no why to it. Opinions on PSG legends, big names before PSG. Opinions. Well, I mean, great players. Crazy how we had those kind of big players when, I mean, the club didn't have that many big goals and that many big of achievements, but still had great superstars like Wea, Ronaldinho, and Pauleta, and all of these players. So got a lot of respect for them. Got a lot of respect. Real Madrid or Barca? What, the one I hate more? Like more? For me, Real Madrid and Barca, they're up and down. Sometimes it's Real, sometimes it's Barca. Oof. I think I hate Real Madrid a little bit more at the moment. Yeah. Players who would sell after the season. I mean, I can quickly go through it. Juan Bernat, Carlos Soler, Fabian Ruiz, Renato Sanchez, Pembele, and all the players that are coming back from loan. Simple. Simploso. Zimbloso. From Kushagra. Should Messi leave our beautiful club? So, I mean, this thing I've been thinking about it all the time. Like, is it a good thing or a bad thing to extend Lionel Andreas Messi? It's hard. It's hard because I think there are both positives and negatives in both. If in him staying and him extending. I think if I had the deciding factor, I would probably sell. But I'm happy if he extends, and I'm happy if he doesn't extend. Both work for me. If I had to choose one, it would be probably to end this 2-year romance between Paris Saint-Germain and Lionel Andres Messi. Next up, thoughts on AGM UFC 10. So gotta be honest, don't know. But I've seen your Ivy sometimes here and there. Yeah, I mean, Europe Martinez. I mean, yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. Why hasn't PSG won the Champions League with the super team? It's because the first Champions League is the hardest one to get. It's like, you know, getting your virginity removed. The first is always hard, and the other ones, it's like a bowling. They just come after each other. So it's all about that first one. And you could say everything about, the transfers. There isn't that much planning. We don't give one manager that much time. Look at City. They've done all of that, still haven't done it. Why? Because that first Champions League is so hard to achieve. It's so hard to achieve, especially when you have so many other teams that want to achieve it at the same time. Barcelona, it took them 90 years to win their first Champions League. Let's take it easy. Messi still couldn't win anything outside of Barca at club level. Exposes the system player. I get that, and I've been thinking about that argument. For me, the issue is, or the thing is that's a bit unlucky, is that we only saw a 35-year-old Messi outside of the Barca system, past his prime, Lionel Messi. Still a great player, but I would have wanted to see like a 27-year-old or 29 or something like that, 23-year-old Messi outside of Barca. So yes and no. That's my profile pick. Oh, you're goated. You know. Analysis of all the UEFA Champions Leagues won by PSG. Your favorite video games and Netflix series? I don't have a favorite Netflix series. I don't watch that. I've never watched like a series. My favorite video games. Red Dead Redemption, GTA 5, FIFA's between FIFA 13 to 17, apart from 16, and Call of Duty, Black Ops 3. If Galti gets sacked, who should we make our manager? So Thomas Tuchel, as we all know, he went to the Bayern Munich job, so he's not available. So it's between Jose Mourinho, Luis Enrique, maybe Antonio Conte, maybe Thiago Motta. I've seen all the links with Zidane. Stop guessing that he has rejected us again, which was not hard to predict. I would choose between them Jose Mourinho because he has the experience that we need, that we saw that we lacked this time. He's a great cup competition manager, and sure, he wasn't that good at Spurs and United, but recently stocks are up again with his great performances with AC Roma. And I think out of Mourinho is desperate for us, so I mean, all the other candidates are also desperate to take this Paris Saint-Germain job. But I would want Mourinho out of all these names. Why Mbappe misses every chance that Messi creates? It's that Mbappe's finishing is not that great. He misses a lot of chances, and most chances are created by Messi. So just Mbappe missing most chances, or a lot of chances. Why Kushaga is so dumb? I mean, the thing about Kushagra is, me and him do something very similar, which is we both want to make Messi fans mad. I go straight at Messi fans, comparing them to Hitler and Stalin, whilst he goes at Messi to make them mad. He could definitely take another approach if he wants to. If he's mad at Messi fans, just Messi fans, go just at them, like me. Who's a better Ney fan, Ney or Kushagra? I mean, Kushagra tweets a lot about other players and so on. He just like reps Neymar. But Ney Kromancer, I would say. Cancer. I don't know that name, man. What is the percentage that Jose Mourinho actually comes to PSG? Oof. I wouldn't put a high number at the moment. I would say maybe 50, 60. Thoughts on Tuchel to Bayern? Yeah, I mean, from the reports that recently came out, it looked like Tuchel was never going to come to Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, he went to Bayern. I mean, a bit weird, just sacking Nagelsmann out of nowhere, but yeah. Maybe it had to do with Tuchel closing in on that Real job and saying to Bayern, it's either now or never. So I don't really know, but it's a great manager for Bayern, 100%. But a short time, he will get sacked in 2.5 years' time. Would you consider starting in OnlyFans? No, absolutely not. If you could sign 3 players in the world right now, who would you sign? So any players. If it's any players, I would sign Araujo as a center back. I would sign Nico Barella as a midfielder. Ooh. And I would sign Kvaratskhelia. Is it time for Messi to retire? No, not yet. I mean, Ronaldo is even more finished, but he shouldn't retire either. Let them do what they want for as long as possible. Put him in the thumbnail. No. If you didn't ask, maybe. Now you asked. Eminem, who would you sell first? I mean, Messi, obviously. His contract ends this season, and he's the oldest. That's simple. Why does Mbappe get all the blame when he keeps... Oh, why does Messi get all the blame when he keeps feeding Mbappe every game? Mbappe can't even tap him, but still gets praised at the end of the day. I mean, if you're talking about most PSG fans, it's because PSG fans have a bias towards Mbappe. I don't agree with it. I hate that kind of biasy. For me, it seems like semi-racism because it's mostly about Mbappe being French. He always gets defended by this fan base. But Liverpool, I would like. I'm against it. But for example, at Barca, when Messi was balling, and then another player like an I don't know when an Ibra came or something, and when he underperformed, he got slandered, and Messi didn't get slandered when he underperformed. It just happens because Mbappe's been here for a much longer time and so on. But yeah, it's disgusting. In my opinion, it's disgusting. I don't like how people scapegoat players. I don't like how people, yeah, look at Mbappe as an angel. Can't do anything wrong. So yeah, it's weird. Bring back Xavi and trust him or buy Bernardo. Yeah, I would take both players. I would take both players. I mean, they don't play in the same position. I mean, Bernardo can play similarly to Xavi, but that's not his best position. His best position is as a central midfielder. But yeah, I would love to bring back Xavi. Do you think Cristiano would have been a success at Paris? I mean, I don't think this virgin at Al Nassr. But I've read some reports back in the days that said during the Corona period that year, Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to join Paris Saint-Germain. But then when Corona hit, everything fell through because we couldn't be able, and I don't know. A lot of stuff happened. And at that time, if he had joined us, yeah, it would have been. I don't know if it would have been a success because I wouldn't say Messi has been a success at Paris Saint-Germain, but definitely not a flop. So, in terms of success, what do you mean by success? Oof. I don't know. I don't actually know. But he will be good. At least good. He'll have great individual numbers. Why do you hate PSG Chief? I hate PSG Chief because it's nothing against me versus Messi. I dislike Messi fans as well. But the thing about him is that he portrays himself as a PSG fan when he is. When Messi leaves Barca, he's going to change his name to either Messi Chief or Barca Chief. He created this account on the exact day that Messi joined the club. Isn't that a bit inconvenient? I think he was a Messi fan that was like, oh, Messi's moved to PSG. There is no big outlet or something. You know what? Let me create one, act like a PSG fan and so on. So it's smart from his point of view, but it's disgusting from a Paris Saint-Germain perspective. So it's not him being a Messi fan. It's him being fake. He literally tweets, we, and then between this, PSG fans. No. And no PSG fan would ever tweet like that. He would just tweet we. But yeah, he's funny. He's funny. Deals you want for the summer? I would say, oof. I mean, realistically, I would say, give me an Akone, Manokone, give me Turam, give me Guerrero, give me Xavi Simons, give me Cherki, and give me Kefren Turam. Those are the names. And this is if Messi stays, which probably happen. Antonio Conte to PSG, I would not want it. Definitely not. It's nothing about how he plays or anything, or even his previous stint at Spurs. It just, Paris Saint-Germain, the biggest reason, that majority of reasons we're signing players or managers to this club is to try to win the Champions League. And Antonio Conte has one of the worst records in the Champions League for being a big manager. So definitely not. Tottenham Hotspur, Parc des Princes. Easy. Neymar to leave PSG. Neymar has a contract until 2027, and I believe that the club would want to sell him, especially with these recurrent injuries and high wage and so on. But he has a contract until 2027. Would I want him to leave? It's 50-50, man. Because, you know, the Avatar, the lost Airbender, Neymar is the last entertainer in football. So, I love him. He's my favorite player at PSG. I don't know if I would want him to leave. But for club's sake, I would rather get rid of Messi than Neymar. Aren't you think that bringing the big names to the club and not building a proper team is one of the reasons they're a small club, not now contest from round of 16 champs? No, I think I don't think that's anything. Like, we could have definitely built our team better. We could definitely have signed better. We could have definitely done stuff better. But us losing, for example, versus Real Madrid last season had nothing to do with that. We just collapsed. We bottomed. And we have done that so many other times without Eminem as the trident. We have, and then this season against Bayern, it was a mix between Galtier doing stupid stuff, us not taking our chances, and our superstars having underwhelming performances. PSG doesn't have a UEFA Champions League. I mean, we've tried, but it's very hard. So us not winning a Champions League because it's very hard. When do you think we win the Champions League this season, and when will PSG win it? I don't know when PSG will win it. I'm gonna hope for next year. Yeah, again. But Champions League this season, I think Bayern München. That was my choice all the time, but now that Tuchel has come, yeah, I'm still going with Tuchel. How's Ramadan going? Of course, second day here. It's going Gucci. It's going Gucci. With the time and the weather now, it's much better than before. Before, mostly Ramadan was at summer. Why Messi ruined PSG? No, Messi didn't ruin PSG. No, and we aren't ruined. Yeah. What's this? Would you take Ronaldo at PSG over Messi when he joined? Ooh. I don't know if I slightly edges more to Messi, but I would love to have seen Cristiano Ronaldo at Paris Saint-Germain. Very happy for it. And last question. If you were Campos, what would you do? The budget for the summer is 85 million. Benjamin was going to Hugo TK. What are your summer plans? Board requirements. You must let go of a star that can bring in money. Follow FFP and try to negotiate contracts if possible. I mean, I've already made a video going in detail into this, so it will be right here. But simple is sell all the deadwood that are coming back. Sell Soler, Fabian Ruiz, and Juan Bernat. And then you get around 150 million, including that, if you include that 40 million. With those 150 million, you buy Cherki, you buy Xavi Simons, you buy Guerrero on a free, you buy Marcus Thuram, you buy Kefran Thuram, you buy Manu Kone, you extend Ramos but with a lower wage, and you extend Messi. If you don't extend Messi, you buy Colomani. It's that simple. It's that simple. And you must let go of a star to bring in money. Yeah, if then it's Messi and bring in Colomani. That was it for the Q&A. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the PSGINT YouTube channel. And as always, ale bye.